Hello, this is Corey the Keyblade Wielder. We are back for another commentary. First of all, I want to apologize to anyone who couldn't hear me from my previous commentaries. I'm sorry about that. I had a bit of a problem with my volume, but now it's fixed. So right now, this one's an interesting fight. This is the fight in the CGI realm. If you guys don't know what CGI stands for, it stands for computer generated imagery. Like computer animation films that we've seen, like Toy Story, Shrek, etc. Well, it's interesting. The stop motion animation, like Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline, even Wallace and Gromit, are part of the CGI realm. Huh. Even though they're not CG, but they're, claymation and stuff. But let's see how that goes. Sad part is Wallace and Gromit villains are not in there. Hopefully in part 3, there would be. Right now, this is Disney versus non-Disney villains round 5, and let us begin. Okay, first fight, Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas versus the other mother from Coraline. Okay, the description says that Oogie Boogie has heard news that there is something that's frightening than Oogie Boogie, and he has heard the words of it, and he goes, see it. I gotta pause right there. When he saw her, like a normal form, he just like makes fun of her, but now when she reveals her true form, he's like, holy crud! Yeah, if you saw that woman, you'd be like, oh, she seems lovely, but seeing that form, holy crap! Yeah, like that. What's interesting, you got Nightmare Before Christmas that's from Disney, that was under direction from Tim Burton, facing off against a Coraline villain, the other mother, that's not from Disney and not made by Tim Burton, but by one of the other producers that worked with Tim Burton on the project. Interesting. I'm sorry if the volume's down, I just don't want to get a copyright claim just in case. I'm kind of sad that Oogie Boogie lost, because he's one of my favorite Disney villains. But Other Mother is an okay villain, in my opinion. She's not one of my favorites, but she's an interesting villain. And I will admit she's scary. And the Other Mother wins. Next fight. Malthazar from Arthur and the Invisibles versus Syndrome from Disney's The Incredibles. Okay, if you guys have seen Arthur and the Invisibles, yeah, Malthazar and the other Invisibles are CG. But the problem is that Arthur and the Invisibles, it's not just CGI. It's live action. So wouldn't it make more sense if Malthazar and the villains from Arthur and the Invisibles be in that live action realm instead of the CGI realm? I'm just saying, that's kind of a odd choice there. But I do like how he's facing off against Syndrome. He's actually one of my favorite Disney villains also. And okay, I can just imagine he's facing Syndrome. Syndrome is facing this dude, and he's like, who is mighty now? I am Syndrome, your nemesis, and... Wait, where the heck did you go? Great. Malthazar is preparing his army, and somehow Syndrome found it. Huh. And he dropped the bomb onto his lair, and it's causing a flood. And Syndrome wins. But Malthazar probably will be back, because he's running away. Okay, next fight. Madame Gasket from Robots versus Otto from Disney's WALL-E. Two films I actually like. Even though WALL-E's more my favorite, but Robots I can enjoy it. Okay, description that Madame Gasket is turning all the robots on this ship into scrap pieces or whatever it was in the film. I haven't seen that film in a while. Someone let me know. And Otto is sending the guards, the robot cops, to arrest her. And now there is a fight between Otto and Gasket. And actually, Otto is one of my favorite Disney villains also. And, okay, there are a lot of villains. Okay, there are some Disney villains I like, and there are some Disney villains I don't like. There are some non-Disney villains I do like, and then there are some non-Disney villains I don't like. So, and Otto wins. Next fight. Hopper from Disney's A Bug's Life versus General Mandible, or what, however his name is pronounced, from Ants. Ants, like A-N-T-Z. Ants. It's how the name is pronounced in the film. Okay. I kind of like how this fight is between the villains that are from both of their films that are released on the exact same year. Yeah, there was like a competition between Pixar and DreamWorks, so who makes a better Ants movie? Of course, A Bug's Life won, and Ants did not succeed well. I like this is a fight between an army of ants versus a whole army of grasshoppers. Sorry if there's not much to say. I still think this is an interesting fight. Like in the movie, you've seen the Bug's Life. The main character didn't got warrior bugs. He thought they were, but they were actually circus bugs. But now we get to see the actual warrior bugs, the ants, though it is. And of course, Hopper wins. Next fight. Emperor Zurg from Disney's Toy Story versus Galaxar from Monsters vs. Aliens. I do like Monsters vs. Aliens. It was actually a pretty funny movie. It was entertaining, and I do like it. And Toy Story, I grew up watching the hay out of Toy Story, and I love all four of them. And hold on. But all the other villains in Toy Story I like, except for Emperor Zurg. I'm not a fan of Zurg. Mainly because I see him as a Darth Vader ripoff. Yeah, he's more of an inspiration. But I kind of see him as a Darth Vader ripoff. I'm sorry for people who love this villain, but I just don't like him. Okay, we're at Galaxar's spaceship. And there's Zurg and Galaxar now facing together off. Yeah, I was hoping that Galaxar would win because I do not like this Zurg. Huh. Looks like Zurg has put a set a self-destruct button on, or switch or whatever. And well, I guess it's a tie. And wait, okay, actually Zurg wins, and you know that when you were a child, that there was this cartoon you really loved as a kid, that it was based on a movie. And yet you have not seen it for like years. But then when you see something that's from your childhood, but then it clicked, you remember something. That's what I had. If you guys don't get it, look. Zurg is going into the hand-drawn realm, and okay, look at this. It's all hand-drawn, and you can see Zurg's arm, hand-drawn. I thought, wait a minute. Could that? Oh my god. It is. I was just so happy to see this. Yes. This is the Zurg I love better than the Toy Story Zurg. One, He's not just some Darth Vader ripoff. He's now more of his own character. He has a different personality, and that's so much better. Hold on a second. Hello. Okay. Okay. sorry about that, helping my grandma out. Oh no, I'm all shadowy. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. This. I am so happy that Man Who in 73 Windman remember this show. There was even a movie of it called Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. And it was a show I really liked. Let's just see how it goes. Sorry about the volume again. I don't want to get a copyright claim. And Zurg is seeing that the hand-drawn realm is at the war. Hugo. And now Zurg wants to join the war. Awesome. And that was Disney versus non-Disney villains. And sorry if it's been so long. It's been taking a while. I had to help Grandma out with some stuff. So, yeah, this is Corey the Keyblade Wielder. May your heart be your guiding key, and I'm going to enjoy my popsicle. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and see ya.